Hey guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. In today's video, we gonna discuss about the best supports in the game. Oh, best supports in the game. Another one, just because you listened to it. Anyway, let's discuss about okay, first of all, welcome back on my YouTube channel, guys. In today's video we're gonna discuss about the best supports in the game Awaken Chaos era. In today's video I have prepared a list of characters that will help you to progress in the game. As you can also see in the top left corner, I actually have my dick ring on my Urzak's face, so I can fuck you all. I think that was too much. Okay, I'm sorry. This one, then you have this one. Okay. I don't feel myself, okay? I don't feel myself. I didn't have coffee or have too much coffee. Anyway, we're gonna discuss about the best supports in the game. And by supports, I mean not heroes that will heal you. Supports in terms of heroes that will give support to your team. Okay, first of all, we have Evelyn. This is a let's start as an example. So Evelyn is not a healer. She's not really a tank. However, she's a support. Why is she a support? She will give an extra turn to your whole team. And on top of that, she also puts a defense down and a joint attack together with someone from your team. So this support is amazing because she also puts defense for 3 turns. If you have her ascended, you're gonna have defense and attack up for 3 turns. So Evelyn, very specific for guild bosses, for void towers, stuff like that. When you actually need an extra turn, I also gonna test her out on the world boss, Dashmir, I think, the carpet vendor. So yeah, I'm gonna test her out there. Overall, very good support. Obviously hard to get because that's a light hero. If you got her and you have a Gangelo, there you go. Fastest team to basically exist on Gemini Dragon is with her. So very lucky you. Another support, we have Yolanda. I think Yolanda says since her buff, she became one of the best heroes that I literally use all the time everywhere, more than Blackhorn, more than Metasia. Like, she's just amazing. Like, yes, you will not have, wait a second. Oh, that's for a special guest on my OnlyFans account. So there you have, yeah. Not only she will put amazing shields on your team, but she also gives an extra turn with an attack up to one of the team members. So he will have 2 turns and attack up for 2 turns. It's just an amazing way to set up a nuker or whatever damage dealer to just one-shot someone. She's amazing for Void Tower, guild bosses, even Queen of Tides. She's also used now in many comps, even for Queen of Tides 14. So Yolanda is amazing. Pépite d'or. Une petite d'or, je vous dis, mais vous comprenez pas. Donc, so, next support. What do we have in next support? Godfrey. Godfrey is the best support for the arena that exists right now in the game. He's completely broken once he's like ascended. Once you have his second ascension, he'll basically apply support to your team by basically deleting all the ultimates on the opponents if they have any buff. With his ultimate, he will steal all the buffs, not one buff, and put it on your team, but he will also delete all the buffs from one person. So he will take one debuffs buff randomly, put it on your whole team, and then delete everything from that opponent that you selected. On his S2, he applies silence and unhealable. Very good for some bosses. Unfortunately, like I said, Godfrey is more for PvP. We still haven't found any team with him that will actually work for PvE. He might be used in actually in Queen, but no one tested him. And to be quite honest, Hulens is a bit better. But honestly, I don't know if this wouldn't work on Queen of Tides. Like changing Hulens with him, because this is 100% if you just put enough of focus. So actually, to be tested. But yeah, in PvE, 100%. He also applies a defense down on his S1. He's just a beast. Godfrey is amazing in the arena. I really recommend him if you are a basically want to grind in the arena. Then we have Brand, an amazing support slash tank in this game. His passive is just completely broken. Every turn he will put a shield of 10% of all your members if you have him fully ascended. And it's every round, guys. Like, you play 4 times, opponents 4 play times, we restart 10% of his HP. You can build this motherfucker at 40k and you will literally have 4k shield every turn for free. It's insane. Like, a lot of people literally run him with 3 DPS units, because on top of the shields he will also put a defense up and an attack up of 50%, guys. 50% for 2 turns. Do you understand how much it is? And then he also have a counter attack to put attack down every time he gonna get attacked. The only problem, because of that counter attack, Brand is not really used in the arena anymore, because Light Zachary will literally destroy you if you have a Brand. It's just a open party like Queer Mustache. Anyway, what else do we have in terms of support? So for legendaries, that's it. Light Zachary. Lightning, honestly, I see him as a support, because all he does is his ultimate, he gives you attack up and that's it, but then he's garbage. And everything else, it's not really support. Like, you would really not call them support heroes. So yeah, in terms of legendaries, I would say Evelyn for sure. Very good support, but very situational. Yolanda, the best support right now in the game. Recommend her. I always said, I mean, don't keep low guild coins to buy Yolanda. Honestly, I might redo my guide for new players, because if you don't have Yolanda, getting her through the guild coins, I think it's a very good option to have right now. And yeah, on top of that, Godfrey, the best support for PvP. Brand, overall the best, one of the best heroes in the game for sure. Like, I will always put him as God tier in my tier list. He's just too good. Dark Lightning, the garbage support. Don't build him even if you have him. I think Dark Dragon Asrina will also be played as a PvP offensive support. I'm building her now, glyphing, skilling up, so I will most probably make a showcase on her in my next video. Maybe, we'll see. Then we go to epics. Obviously Celestial Kane, a very, very good support. He puts not immunity, invincible on all of your allies. This is way better than what Mary has, because Mary, you just attack once, it goes away. This stays for an actual whole round. Also, his passive is just huge. Every time he gets attacked, he'll remove 1 negative attack from each of when this character removes 1 negative effect from all the team members when this character is attacked, can only be triggered once per turn. Yeah, well, basically, if you have him ascended, every time he gets hit, he will remove a negative effect. He's a very good counter in the PvP arena against Lunar Melissa or stuff like that. But he's also used in Ash 14 to farm him. So overall, very good supportive unit. You can put him in some Void Tower stages. Not really guild boss, but overall, very, very good support as well. I love it. I love it. Then we go down. What else do we have as support that is actually worth playing? I will not mention Hassel. He's not worth, like, it's not even a support. It's like a fucking gangbang of skill ups that they have left, and just they had like graphic design and they were like, okay, let's just make a hero with whatever left. What else? Support. I think in epics that's it. Virgil as well is like a control offensive support, because basically he will silence everyone, he will like annoy them, control them. So yeah, not really a support. Fuck it, he's not a support. However, Hakrim is the best of the best PvE supports, just behind Yolanda. Even after he got nerfed, I mean, guys, most of the team comps, you will still use him in the arena. You can still see him. Hakrim is just a beast. The simple fact that you can put 4k defense on him and he will share 400 defense with everyone, and basically he's a motherfucking tank, and he's good and he will support your team. It's like PvE, PvP, both amazing hero. What else supports do we have? Yeah, like I said, Mary, also very good support. She's a combination of every single PvP team I use as well. She has invincible on her ultimate, however, it's only one stack. It's not one round like Celestial Cane. However, her passive is that every 3 rounds, when it's her turn, she will also delete delete all the negative effects. Obviously, it kind of works differently because Seeken, he needs to get hit. She just, it needs to be her turn arrives, it's her round, and then she just does it as a passive. However, as Yolanda, she will also grant an additional turn to an ally, and on top of that, she will also boost his damage by 30% for 2 turns actually. 2 turns, mea culpa. And then on her S1, she also has a stun. So obviously this you won't really use in PvE. However, in PvP, this will be very useful because I personally play my Mary on a very high focus, very fast and very high focus. And to be quite honest, the stun lands actually quite often. Like, honestly, you would be surprised. So Mary, very good support. Obviously Wintrix, the best, no, I mean not the best support, but again, very very good support. She will boost your team, your whole team will be super super fast. I use her everywhere to speed farm everything. Right now I got Dark Asrina, the dragon, whatever hentai version. I will use Wintrix to basically farm her skill ups. I will use Wintrix to farm her glyphs. It's just faster. You don't care if your heroes are fast enough or not. You just put Wintrix, 3 nukers, and you go and you farm. So overall, I think Wintrix definitely has her place in the top supports. And since you listened to me so nicely so far, here you go, another code followed by another code, and let's continue. Cylan, I haven't tested her, but definitely I will say it's a support because she'll put the defense up on everyone, and then she'll basically attack. No, where is it? This one. She'll put defense up on everyone and then counter attack anyone who gets attacked that has a defense up. And on her ultimate, she will stun one target with a possibility to stun the other ones, right? I know she only stunned one target. Okay, it's complete garbage. Don't build Cylan, it's not worth it. And yeah, that's actually it. So we have Wintrix, speed farmer, ATP booster, very very good for speed farming everything in the game. Besides the raids, Mary, very good support for very specific compositions in the arena. She's also used in Ash. She's also used in Void Tower. She's very very good. I never ever regretted the fact to 6-star her. Very good support. Hakrim, we all know Hakrim. You all have to build Hakrim. Best support in the game behind Yolanda. What else I had on my list? Celestial Cane, same as Mary, upgraded version of Mary, but works differently. So I won't say he's better or worse than Mary. It's just upgraded version because obviously his invincibility buff is better, but you will not use him in the same way at all. And then we also had Brand, amazing support hero. Godfrey, amazing PvP support hero. And then we had Yolanda, the best support in the game. And we also have a very important mention of Evelyn. I think that's the only hero who grants an extra turn to all of the heroes. Like, yes, Yolanda, Mary will grant an extra turn to one hero. Evelyn actually gives an extra turn to everyone besides herself. So really, really not to be neglected. Guys, again, I'm doing those videos not only for now, but in the intention of you building them for RTA, guild versus environment. We don't know what comes out. We don't know what might be good or bad, but I'm pretty sure Evelyn and RTA will shine for sure, guys. Having an extra turn and proccing curse set, you're just gonna attack all the time. I really, really think it will be amazing. But yeah, I will leave you on this side with Mrs. Yolanda, best of the supports, just a must-have. You will really, if you have her, you will just see how fast you're gonna start using her everywhere. She's just amazing. But yeah, guys, on that note, I will leave you there with a last code. So, display. So I don't know if you had this one. If not, boom, another one. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. I hope you were lucky you got the code. Again, you will have codes in the next 5, 6, 7 videos for sure. I'm the best content creator, so I get the codes. Fuck.